When you hear the word pharaoh, you probably think of Egypt. Pyramids, sphinxes, golden masks. But what if we told you Africa had another pharaoh dynasty, darker-skinned rulers, more pyramids, and a forgotten empire that once conquered Egypt itself? This is the story of the Kingdom of Kush, the lost empire of Africa's true pharaohs. South of Egypt lies Nubia, an ancient region stretching along the Nile into what is today Sudan. Here, over 3,000 years ago, a powerful civilization rose up, one that the Egyptians first feared, then copied, and eventually were ruled by. This was Kush, a kingdom of warriors, merchants, and kings with a deep sense of African pride. They didn't just imitate Egypt. They built a legacy of their own. In the 8th century BCE, Kushite kings began expanding northward. Led by King Piye, they marched into Egypt, defeated its fragmented rulers, and crowned themselves pharaohs of both Upper and Lower Egypt. This was the 25th dynasty, known as the Kushite dynasty. And for nearly a century, black African rulers sat on Egypt's throne. One king, Taharqa, is even mentioned in the Bible, a powerful warrior who resisted Assyrian invasion. These kings brought back old Egyptian traditions, built temples, and spread a unique African version of pharaonic power. While Egypt's pyramids are larger, Sudan has more. In the ancient city of Meroë, over 200 pyramids stand in silence, tombs of queens, kings, and warriors of Kush. Meroë became the new capital of the Kushite kingdom after Egypt's fall. It was a thriving center of iron production, art, and writing. Yes, they even developed their own script, the Meroitic language which still remains partially undeciphered. Kush wasn't just a shadow of Egypt. It was a civilization in its own right. So why don't we hear about Kush in schools? Why is their story left out of history books? Some historians believe colonial narratives downplayed African achievements. Egypt was exoticized. Kush ignored. But archaeology is slowly correcting that. Today, excavations in Sudan reveal cities, palaces, and pyramids that challenge everything we thought we knew about African history. The Black Pharaohs are rising again. Not in power, but in recognition. Kush also had powerful women. One of the most famous was Queen Amanirenas, who led her armies against the Roman Empire after Egypt fell to Rome. She was blind in one eye, fierce in spirit, and struck a peace treaty with Augustus Caesar on equal terms. How many African queens do you know that went head-to-head with Rome? The queens of Kush were not figureheads. They were commanders. Eventually, Kush declined. Trade routes shifted. Invasions came. Meroë fell. The kingdom faded into dust. But it never truly died. In the hearts of Nubians, in the soil of Sudan, and now on screens around the world, the legacy of Kush lives on. The Kingdom of Kush is proof that Africa's story is bigger, older, and richer than we've been told. It's time to rewrite history and place Africa back at the center where it belongs. This was Diaries of Black Africa, where the past isn't forgotten. It's rediscovered. Like, share, and subscribe for more epic stories about Africa's hidden kingdoms, lost legends, and untold truth.